Welcome back, yogis. I'm Michaela, and I'll be your yoga teacher for today. This quick, energizing sequence I have for you is great for busy people that are looking to sneak some yoga into their day, as well as if you're feeling a little sleepy and you need to grab some energy. You need to find some energy, not in the form of a coffee. We have lots of back bends in this class that'll leave you feeling energized and ready to take on the rest of your day. To begin, please lie down on your belly in Makarasana or crocodile pose. You can use your hands, one stacked on top of the other for your forehead, to give your third eye something to press into. And close off the eyes if you haven't already. And just take a moment to breathe here. Feel your belly press against the floor beneath you as you inhale. And use the weight of your body against the floor to expel any air on the exhale. And if you haven't already, take a moment to set an intention for this practice. Take both hands alongside the body or on either side of your mat. Forehead comes to rest on the ground. On your next inhale, roll your shoulder blades back, squeeze them together. Press the hands into the mat and just lift the chest ever so slightly. And exhale. Hello, kitty. Roll the shoulder blades back. Inhale, grow a little taller. And exhale carries you down. Maybe this time, come off of the mat. Roll the shoulder blades down. Lift the chest. King Cobra. And exhale. Take your elbows in alongside the torso, stacked underneath the shoulders. And using your finger pads, press and pull as if you could pull the mat and suck it in closer to you. This helps just turn on our abs. All 10 toenails are pressing into the mats. Inhale, lift the pelvis up, look down at the space between your feet or at your feet, and exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, lift the pelvis and look back. And then lower. We'll go for 5. And lower down with control. Use your breath. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Lift the pelvis. Slowly lower. With control. And one more. And exhale. Beautiful. Release the elbows to the side. Forehead down to the mat just for a breath. Deep inhale. And exhale. Lift the chest. Slip the seat back to the heels for extended child's pose. Inhale carries you up through tabletop position. Curl your toes under and lift the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Bend into one knee and the other. Maybe come and snake way through the plank. And up and back. And invite the heels down to the mat. Excellent. Inhale your right leg up and back. Bend the knees, stack the hips. And take a little hip circle. Kiss your right knee to your left knee and open it up to the side. 3 one way. And 3 the other. of course. Inhale, straighten your right leg. And exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Drop your back, left knee down. Option to take blocks on either side, or your hands just on your knee. Drop the pelvis forward, firm up the low abs. Inhale your arms alongside the ears. Bend the elbows and take the elbows out 90 degrees for cactus arms. Deep inhale. And exhale, begin to hinge your top of your torso back. Turn on your abs, knit your ribs in. Little back bend. Come back to neutral. Exhale your hands down. Heel toe your right foot out so your toes are off the mat. For lizard. So lizard similar to low lunge, just that we have a little bit more room because we take our hip out wider. So we have lateral rotation, more lateral rotation in the right hip. Inhale your right hand up, little twist. Excellent. Exhale your right hand down. Pop your back foot up and send your right foot back for plank. Inhale, lift it up for downward facing dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Turn so the front of your shin is parallel to the front of the mat and settle down for pigeon pose. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, walk yourself forward. Just for a moment. Inhale, walk yourself up. Bend into the back knee. Reach back with your left hand and grasp your foot and pull your heel in towards your seat. Of course, there's always option to use a belt or a block if this is tricky for you. My belt is too far. This we'll have to do today. It's always a little tight for me. But beautiful for opening the hips. Slowly release your back foot if you have it. Palms are shoulder width apart at the front of your mat. Curl your back toe under and send your right foot back to plank once more. Bend through the elbows, Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs, take a deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, your left leg high to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hips. And we'll take our knee rotations. Left knee kisses right knee. Open it wide. Motion is lotion. My yoga instructor or my yoga teacher told me often. And as a massage therapist, that's also something I would tote to my clients. If you don't use it, you will lose it. Motion is what keeps us young. So 3 one way, 3 the other way. Inhale, left leg straight. And exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back right knee down. Hands to the front knee just for a moment. Open through the right hip. And inhale, arms alongside the ears. And exhale, take the elbows out to the side, 90 degrees for cactus arms. Deep inhale here. Knit the front ribs in. Firm up the abs. And as you exhale, slowly hinge back and shine the heart forward. Little back bend. And slowly come back up. And exhale. Plant the hands, heel toe, the left foot out so the toes are off the mat. We are in lizard. Sorry friends, the lunge twist was cut off the video. Please plant your right hand on the mat and your left hand on your knee, or take it overhead and shine the heart up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath and exhale fully. From lizard, plant your hands in front of you on the mat. Curl up on your back toes. Step your left foot back for plank. Inhale it up for downward facing dog. Exhale, knee into nose. Turn to your shins parallel to the front of the mat and settle down on your hips for pigeon. Inhale, grow tall. And exhale, walk the hands forward. Come down to sleeping pigeon just for a moment. And breathe. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Bend into the back right knee and reach back with your right hand. Grasp your foot and encourage your heel towards your seat. Maybe take note of one side maybe is tighter than the other, or just the subtle differences between each side. Deep inhale. And exhale, release the foot. Plant your hands down on the mat in front of you. Curl your back toes up and step your left foot back to meet your right. Plank, Chaturanga, up dog, and we'll meet in downward facing dog. And look forward at the space between your hands and bend the knees. We'll take a little step in and we want to land our feet on either side of our hands. So inhale, step the feet on either side. We're in Makarasana. Elbow turn to face you. Elbows come in to either side of the knees. Hands come to prayer. Close off the eyes. Just take a couple breaths. Open up through the hips. Beautiful pose for a twist. Left hand down on the mat. Right hand reaches high. And exhale. Takes you down. Kickstand your right hand out. Inhale. Right hand, left hand up. On exhale. Carries you down. Come down onto the knees to hero pose with the feet tucked under. Inhale, come up onto the knees. Take your hands now to your low back for support. You have your fingertips kind of on the soft part of your back, and where my fingers connect to my palm is where I have it against the ridge of my pelvis. So we have our shoulder blades roll back, heart shines forward. Deep inhale, we'll grow tall. And exhale, begin to hinge back, using our abs to keep us up. Little shake, hold, and come back up to neutral. We'll try that 3 times. Deep inhale and exhale. Hold for a moment. And inhale, come back up. So what this pose does is it helps us build strength in our back as well as our abs for coming into camel pose. It also being a bit of a back bend, it is energizing and it wakes us up. This is also a good opportunity for people that are uncomfortable with camel to kind of try the pose out without going fully into the pose, as well as build strength and foundation for the pose. So we'll try one more time. Having our hands placed on our hips, shoulder blades back, deep inhale, and exhale, hinge back. Hold. Little shake. Inhale, rise, settle down onto your seat to your heels. Stretch your arms out and just take a breath. So not a lot of movement in the pose, and still it requires a lot of strength of us. Inhale, walk yourself back up, rise onto your knees. This time we'll take camel pose. Option to come up onto the toes if you like a little bit more reach. We'll be reaching back for our heels. So obviously by having we're up on our toes, we give ourselves a little bit closer, get ourselves a little bit closer. So same, we will roll our shoulder blades back, take our hands to our low back, and just experiment with leaning back here. And slowly drop the hands down to your heels and see how that feels for you. Some people like to lean the head back and look behind them. It's up to you for what's easy on the neck. Inhale, we'll lift the left hand to the low back, begin to rise, right hand to the low back, and come up to neutral. Release the feet and settle back down. Take a deep breath. Exhale. So inhale, come up onto your knees. Option again to prop your toes up, or you can keep your feet flat this time. Hands, roll the shoulder blades back. We really have to take them back behind us. Hands alongside the pelvis and the low back to support the low back. Inhale, grow tall, heart shines forward. And exhale, begin to hinge at the waist. Back and slowly drop the right hand down, left hand down. Again, up to you if you'd like to drop the head back. To come out of the pose, we'll take our hands to our low back and rise ourselves up. Slowly lower all the way down, seat to heels. Hands can come to your thighs. Deep inhale. And exhale, turn to your right. Left hand comes alongside the right thigh. Right hand behind, just look over your shoulder. Easy twist. And exhale, unwind. We'll take a twist to the other side. So right hand to left thigh, deep inhale. And exhale, left hand behind you. And just look over your shoulder. And exhale, come to neutral. Come onto your hands, cross your feet behind you, and sit back on your seat. In Sukhasana, it is your choice if you would like to take your own Shavasana for 5 minutes, or because this was an energizing class, to instead take a 5-minute meditation. Thank you so much for joining me for this video today. I hope it has served you well. And from my heart to yours, namaste.